It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus is on Rachaad White. It was a nice performance in his last outing, almost 170 yards on the ground. It's the Bucs and the Colts, and it's all up next.
Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Intended target on that with Russell Gage.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Colt defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So here come the Colts to take over for the first time, and leading the way is a number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards that time for number 14.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A first carry for Rachaad White.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You look at this Colt defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They go play action. Mayfield. That is caught.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
On the handoff, it's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense for the Colts very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Mayfield down. He completes it right side of the lane. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Richardson. This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson on the bootleg here. He'll buy some time right. He finds Taylor complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in the sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Here's Richardson to throw. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Because when I was pressing circle, they was acting like it didn't fucking register. And then when I pressed X, they let me throw it. I've never seen this shit, bro. Circle. Circle. I'm pressing circle right here. That's Pittman right here. I'm pressing circle right here. They didn't let me throw that shit. That shit was lying.
Red zone had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Mayfield's throw complete to Otten.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this taken in by Downs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw. That complete to Downs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Richardson on 3rd and short. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Brings up second and 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Street.
Downs going in motion left.
Go.
This pass left side to Downs. Touchdown! Josh Downs from 17 yards out. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed? Are we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 1st down, Mayfield. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Third and 20. White running to the left. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. The slot man in motion right. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot. Down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check it past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter.
Ready.
First and 10, it's Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They go play action with Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Richardson is going to keep it on the draw.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Slot man moves right. Third and goal, option right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson
scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it is 28-0.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across. So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Mayfield on play action.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 69 yards.
And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Unlock Ryan! Unlock Ryan!
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 28. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
First down, here's White. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down. Yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Otten brings it in over the middle. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Mayfield down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. Now a toss coming right side. It's White, but he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, here's the option. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Let's take it inside his own 40. He can't get him down. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. To throw, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The draw. First down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down,
Mayfield to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll try the right side here with White. A beautiful fake. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. They keep it on the ground. White again. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and a couple. Off play action. Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Buccaneers' 39-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Step. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Tampa Bay.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He finds Otten over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Mayfield. Looking sideline, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. That complete to Downs. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Taylor will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Check smash, check smash. Go.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he takes it in for the score.